ladies. We are back in the clubhouse. We love being here. It is 3 o'clock on this Swatch Watch. We can't be late because we got a date right here on Sunny TV on the show that's on in the afternoon. All the cool kids, all the Sunnies out there, we know it as Afternoon Delight. Yeah, we're going to keep it right and tight today. All right, we got a Pop Culture Thunderdome quiz. We're going to do collectible sneakers edition today. And sneakers from all around the world, something like that. We can find that out. We got Meme It or Leave It today, brought to us by Boat Drinks. Don't forget about daiquiris and dogs happening on Sunday for Swamp Haven. Got to show up and show up for that. We have a Reddit rundown report today about an Uber driver that went rogue. We're going to find out what he did in a little bit later. Is this news? Mel sent over 3 news stories, and we're going to be the judge and the jury today. Is this news? There's a dog story in there. So that could qualify for newsworthy for me, and at least. And then, of course, Hey Girl, Hey, horrible horoscopes. My mom and my sister are on deck. I can't wait to read them for filth. We have Sagittarius and Capricorn. Good luck.
Okay.
All right, Pop Culture Thunderdome. Can I get some music, please?
Sneaker time, Thunderdome quiz.
Yeah, kick, push, I love that song. All right. Soul Survivors, the history and hype of hidden stories of collectible sneakers. All right, question number 1, true or false? The original Air Jordan 1 was actually banned by the NBA, and Nike used the ban to sell more shoes.
True.
Oh. Next up, question 2, multiple guess. What was the total money owed by companies? Wait, let's keep it fun. Which brand created the very first Air Jordan sneaker? Was it Adidas? Was it Nike? Was it Converse? Or was it Reebok?
B, Nike.
You know they say Adidas differently over in Europe? Adidas.
Adidas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, what did you say?
Nike.
Interesting. All right, question 3, true or false? The swoosh logo on Nike shoes was designed by a professional agency for millions of dollars.
False.
Question 4, multiple choice. Dead stock is a term sneakerheads use to describe shoes that are A, damaged and unsellable, B, brand new, never worn in original condition, C, fake or counterfeit, or D, older than 20 years.
B, brand new, never worn.
Okay. Question 5, true or false? A single pair of game-worn Michael Jordan sneakers has sold at auction for over $1 million.
True.
Question 6, multiple guess. Which of these sneaker collaborations is famous for sending resale prices soaring? A partnership between Nike and which famous musician's Yeezy line originally launched before moving to Adidas? Was it Jay-Z? Was it Kanye West? Was it Drake or Travis Scott?
Kanye West.
Ew.
I know.
Next up, question 7. I hate that I have to say that, but it's true. Question 7. I used to like his music. Question 7. True or false? The Adidas Superstore shoe became iconic in hip-hop, partly thanks to a song by Run DMC.
True, and true.
Wow, you know your sneakers, honey. Question 8. Multiple guess. What does the sneaker term grail mean? A fake passed off as real? Or is it the single most wanted pair in a collector's dreams? Or is it a shoe only for athletes? Or is it a pair that glows in the dark?
B.
Question 9, true or false? Sneaker reselling has grown into a multi-billion-dollar global secondary market.
True.
Okay. Final question, question 10, multiple choice. The Converse Chuck Taylor All-Star is named after a real person who was was he a race car driver? Was he a basketball player and salesman? Was he a movie star? Or was he an army general?
I think it's B.
Oh. Well, we're going to find out. Let me go get that answer key.
Sneakers. Da 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 da. Choom.
Bink. All right. Pop Culture Thunderdome answer key. Question number 1. Was the Air Jordan 1 banned?
Yes.
That is correct. Sort of. And it's the greatest marketing story in sneaker history. The NBA banned the version of Michael Jordan's early Nike shoes for violating the league's uniform color rules, fining him every single time he wore them. Nike happily paid the fines and built an entire ad campaign around the banned shoe. That is genius. Nothing sells like being told that you can't have it. The controversy launched a billion-dollar empire. I have to tell you, I didn't know that. That's ballsy.
Yeah, I like it.
Damn. They're like, we'll pay the fine.
Nike's like,
I would love a company to tell me like I can be like bad and like we'll pay the fine.
One day it's coming. It's coming.
Next up, I don't need to be bad.
why we're gonna
I don't need to
auction-
be. I'm too old to be bad.
We're gonna auction the burn book, and we're gonna get all the dollars.
That's the truth. That's the goal, at least. All right, next up, who made Air Jordans? Who did first?
Nike B.
Correct. Nike in 1984 and 85. I was barely born. And
up.
here's the twist, Sonnies. A young Michael Jordan actually wanted to sign with Adidas and almost didn't go with Nike at all. His mother pushed him to hear Nike out. Mom knows best.
Yep.
All right, next up, was the swoosh a $1 million agency
False.
design? You are correct, not even close. The Nike swoosh was designed in 1971 by a graphic design student named Carolyn Davidson. She's laughing today, honey, with her. She's sitting on a solid gold toilet. She
story.
was paid, she was only paid a grand total of about $35 for it. She ain't sitting on no damn. I'll take that back. Nike later gave her stock as a thank you. The original price tag might be the biggest bargain in branding history. God's sakes. Next up, what is dead stock?
Brand new, never worn, original condition.
Correct. In sneaker culture, dead stock, or DS, I thought that meant something else that I can't say on this show, means a shoe that is brand new, unworn, and it's in original condition, often with the box and the tags. It is the gold standard for collectors and resellers. Okay. It's so ironic because dead, and it's like the most alive shoe
You
in the
think
resale.
it's the other thing, but it's not.
Right. All right. Have Jordan game-worn
True?
shoes topped $1 million? You are correct. Absolutely. And then some. Game-worn Michael Jordan sneakers, especially from famous games, have shattered auction records, with certain pairs collecting well over the millions of dollars. All right, we all know this answer.
Kanye West.
Yeah, the Yeezy line. That's
Skip.
right. The Yeezy line began as a collaboration with
So
Nike,
ugly.
then the Air Yeezy. Yeah, they're very hideous.
They're awful.
Before famously moving to Adidas, where it became a resale juggernaut. Those early Nike years were great. Okay, whatever. Next up, Run DMC.
True.
Yes, the hip-hop legends Run DMC had a song celebrating their beloved Adidas, and they famously performed wearing them with no laces.
Yep.
It led to a groundbreaking endorsement deal, reportedly the first major one between a music act and an athletic brand.
They wear the suits. Did you know Gucci, not your dog, Gucci and Adidas teamed up and they did a line of jackets? So my sister's Christy's boyfriend, he's a sneakerhead. And he
Oh.
loves Adidas. So she
love this.
bought this. She found it on Poshmark. She bought and they only made a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
So she bought the Adidas jacket that was the Gucci collaboration. So the Adidas leaf has Gucci, the print.
Oh, wow.
So he got it, and he was
She
like,
still have it?
Yeah, she still has it. But he looked at it, and he was like, "Oh, thanks." He didn't really like it.
Oh.
She's like, "You son of a bitch!
Are
It
you
was
kidding
expensive."
me? You just like milked a dead cow to be able to get
I know.
that.
I need
Jeez.
to ask her what size it is because I could give it to you.
Yeah, hello.
It wasn't cheap.
And you want to hear something true? It was my dog that designed that jacket, just to
Yes.
let you know.
Okay.
All right. She's
Yeah.
amazing. All right. She hates me right now. What's a grail mean?
This thing most wanted pair. I have a collector's dream.
That is great. As in the Holy Grail. Right. Good job. Every serious sneakerhead has one. Is sneaker reselling $1 million market?
True.
Correct. Very true. The sneaker resale or secondary market has exploded into a multi-billion-dollar global business with entire apps and platforms built just for authenticating and flipping shoes. Interesting. All right. Who was Chuck Taylor?
I said basketball player and salesman.
You are correct.
I got 100.
Yeah, I love this comeback story.
You know what it is?
Look at the American dream right there.
Guys, it's because I work with kids.
You are so good. I'm so proud of you right now.
Nailed it.
Let's go to Capybara, shall we?
Take that, Ashim.
Looking for your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam. All right, Sonnies, we're going to get into boat drinks. Meme it or leave it. I've curated a special list for you today. We're going to go back to the cookout. Don't invite me to your cookout if your family members that watch how much food I put on my plate.
Yeah, I'm not
Dead
coming.
ass. Yeah. Don't watch me. Don't monitor
No,
me.
you don't watch me.
Don't say, wow, up for seconds. No, that's what a cookout's all about, right? Right. Next one. A guy at work told me he pooped his pants. I asked him if he thought he had that parasitic diarrhea that's going on around, and he said, no, it's solid. So I asked him what happened, and he just said, I messed up,
Oh my God, what?
and walked out into the bathroom.
He said that's it.
I love that meme because it's so like random. It's like, okay,
true.
I messed up. Next up, first date, we're going bowling so I can teach you how to stay in your lane.
Yeah, there we go.
Next up, I had a coworker once who used to ask for smoke breaks, and I found out he was just going outside to eat 2 hot dogs at a time. And then, oh wait, whoops, we are on Anna. My apologies. Thinking about the time my husband took me to medieval times and I didn't know it was rigged, so I was yelling and screaming at my knight to get his shit together, and at one point he looked over at our direction extremely exasperated before finally getting defeated.
What?
You weren't listening.
No, I wasn't.
Come on, babe. Let's go.
That's 6.
All right. This one. Kids today, people wrote 10-page papers without AI.
Yep.
Me, I wrote 10-page papers without even reading the actual book.
True story.
How you like me now?
Gotcha.
Next one. I'll spend 20 minutes making a DoorDash order only to delete it once I see the final tax with tip and fees, then begrudgingly go into the kitchen and make some random
True.
food for free.
You find the random
I do it all the
chips
time. Like, I'll load up my cart and be like, you know what? I'm not spending $50
Yeah,
on
and
a
then you're like,
freaking
I'm not
pizza.
doing this,
right.
no.
Next up, perfume is key, but deodorant is keyer,
Yep.
and the shower is keyest.
Yes.
Yes. Just,
Keyest.
I love these public service announcements.
True story. 9.
Why don't they call it self-checkout when an employee still has to come over 6
Yes.
times because the machine thinks I stole some grapes?
Yeah, I didn't steal your damn grapes, Publix. Actually, they're already in my stomach. Last one.
All right, last one here. This is random, but I love a high-quality blueberry muffin. And then
Yeah.
the person comments, I be tearing the draws off a good blueberry muffin.
What?
Like
The
ripping
thing?
them, yeah.
Oh my
the
God.
Panty anthem
That's
there.
hilarious.
Oh my goodness. Let's go to Boat Drink.
Somewhere between lunch and legend, there's a place where the day slips off its mundane. Helmed by Captain Rob and Captain Whitney, part hosts, part legends, part beautifully orchestrated icons. This isn't just a bar, it's a daytime escape portal for people who refuse to live boring lives. Boat Drinks Bar is the vibe to thrive, to stay alive. You didn't plan to stay all afternoon, but Boat Drinks has never been concerned with your plans. Find your escape in Uptown St. Augustine, 123 San Marco Avenue, where the afternoons arrive fashionably late and leave comfortably transformed. Boat Drinks.
All right.
All right, here we go. We're going to get into Addie's Reddit rundown today. We've got the subreddit, Am I Overreacting today?
Oh, Lord.
And the TLDR is, am I overreacting for giving an Uber driver a bad rating for playing BDSM music on full blast? Which is like that, like, yeah, but it's the angry kind. There's a level of the oons, and this is like the really hardcore
Dungeon-y stuff.
Yeah, it's very, very,
Like,
yeah.
From what I understand, they played in a lot of like German clubs.
Right, very good. Berg 9, exactly. All right, so we're talking about the Opie is a 24-year-old female, and her girlfriend that's with her in the car is a 23-year-old female. So I and my girlfriend recently took a trip to Arizona. Oh, Misty. To visit friends. Our flight landed around 1 a.m., and the place we were staying at was around a 30-minute drive from the airport. Within the first minute of this Uber ride, the seatbelt sign went off, and the driver yelled at the car saying, "Effing piece of shit!" This was weird, but we thought it was
It's me
funny.
as an Uber driver.
Yeah, and just laughed it off. That's all you can do, right? A couple minutes later, he said, "Effing crackheads."
Oh.
And I don't know what that was in reference to. It was pretty quiet in the car, and he asked if does he have Tourette's? He asked if we wanted to listen to some music, and we said yes.
Oh, God.
And then he asked what we wanted to listen to, and we said anything. Big mistake. Huge mistake. He presses play on whatever he already pulled up, and immediately we are hiding our laughter because it's so far from what we expected. The song was called Primal Vow by Playful Devotion. Also, of important note, he had some sort of hookup in his trunk that made the bass insanely loud, like it was a buzzing my rib cage. After the first song ended, he started hitting skip to, I guess, pick a song, but they were all by Playful Devotion, and they all had names like F-Toy, Brat Tamer, Crawl to Daddy, Do as Daddy Says,
Ew.
Devour You Whole. You get it.
It's so gross. I'd be like, we're here.
Right, as two young women in someone else's car in a different state at night,
Stop the car and get out.
we started to get pretty freaked out. And then he asked us if we liked the bass. Out of fear, we kind of said, oh, yeah, it's good. And then he freaking cranks the volume all the way up.
I'm all the way
like
up.
my ribs were vibrating before, and now I'm feeling a complete panic attack coming on from just how weird it made my body feel. And the fact that it was playing a song called Raw by Playful Devotion.
Ew, I'm going to throw up.
And I look up those lyrics and tell me if you'd feel safe. No. Also, we just had gone through TSA, so we obviously had nothing to fight back with. Anyways, he did drop us off at the location after us waiting outside the gate for 3 minutes. Out of fear of him following us in, he left. The situation is a bit funny now because of how insane it was, but I'm having a hard time figuring out if it's just a weird man who is a super unaware of how this is coming across,
No.
or is it actually a bit of a dangerous situation, and if I should report it and give him a bad Uber rating. I know that rating is very important, so I don't want to do it if I'm overreacting. Let me know what you think.
I would.
Yeah, you would definitely.
I would, because especially if I'm like 23, 24 with my best girlfriend.
That's what
and
a
we're going on
review
this
is
trip and it's
really,
at night.
truly all about, right?
Well, and he's yelling things like F and crack it randomly for no reason.
Yeah.
And then you hear this music. I wouldn't have stayed in the car. I would have been like, oh, we're here. Thank you.
Well, you've taken an Uber before, right?
Yeah.
So you have the destination, so that he would think that's weird, like you're getting out of the car
So?
first. Yeah.
If I don't feel comfortable, I'm leaving. I don't care what your route
Especially
says.
Arizona in the deserts like that.
Well, now
you
you
could get a
can-
scorpion on your
Now
foot.
you can you can share your location with people when you're in an Uber so they can follow you.
Yeah, that is true. I got some notable comments. Actually,
Lord.
that technique is really keeping people safe.
Yeah.
Is sharing your
Well, because
location.
they went through a long period where the Uber drivers and Lyft drivers were doing not great things.
Well, obviously, case in point. All right, notable comments here. First comment: the saddest thing is that the band is AI.
Shut up.
It's not even real. Next comment said, I personally don't think you're overreacting. There is a certain
Yeah.
expectation in environments like that. Uber driving is a way for him to make money. He should have a certain amount of professionalism and
awareness?
decorum. Yeah. Just as he shouldn't have been keeping his car a hoarder rat's nest, he should be playing such an inappropriate music at such an inappropriate volume. Next one. It's probably a weird guy who's just super unaware somehow of how he's coming across, and it also
that's
legitimately made you feel unsafe. The former doesn't excuse the latter. I would feel the same way and rate him accordingly. Like, it's one thing if your bestie's weird bro picking you up from the airport.
Yeah.
It's absolutely another when it's a service that you're paying for.
Yep.
Feeling safe is included in that price tag. I like that comment. That was a good one.
That's true.
Next one. It makes me wonder if he was driving on a borrowed account or something, because that's how people like that become the last drivers in Uber. We have an Uber driver here that commented, I drive Uber on the weekends. This is totally not acceptable. Sorry you two went through that. I'm far from a prude, but I would never dream of playing something like
Yeah.
that in the car. Completely creepy.
Still a job.
On a side note, one time a drunk couple would not stop making out loudly in the back seat. It was short, 7-minute ride, and I didn't want to go to the hassle of canceling the ride and kicking them out. So instead I cranked some death metal at obnoxious volume level. So I could see that. That's kind
Yeah.
of being like a little bit of a thing. So,
Oh.
what else do you have to add here? What do you think?
I think people just I think he knew what he was doing. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think he was unaware. I think people think that some twisted people think that kind of stuff is funny.
Right.
To scare people like that.
I mean, my mother would have
But-
been terrified. She's terrified of going into an Uber.
My
she
mom
thinks,
took an Uber by herself. to
yeah,
her
and she
doctor's
probably
appointment.
had
She did great. She
a
loved
wonderful
it.
time. I know.
But I just think
Not Susan. They all want to jump her bones.
but
She's
at any point you can get out of an Uber. You
Mom,
can
no
tell
one
them
wants
you're
to jump
done.
your bones. Are you kidding me? Like,
But I don't know why they stayed in the car if they were uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
Get out.
Yeah, it's a.
unless they were
I'm telling
in a
you, though-
location where there was nothing around.
That's exactly what she said in there in the beginning. There was
Okay.
nothing around. It was 30 minutes from the airport and literally Arizona desert. So, right from he cursed at his own car, her radar went up. And when you're a passenger, how much does the driver's energy set whether you feel safe?
100%.
And so when can you say in this story that you felt the exact moment you felt uneasy?
If he said that to his own car.
Yeah.
Well, and to be honest, if he pulled up and he said something out of the way, like as I was getting into the car, I would have been like, I'm good.
Yeah,
I
you'd be
probably
like-
would have still paid the fare because that's his job.
But they didn't even know like this kind of music was going to even be playing until he started playing it.
AI.
I feel like they should have. I would have probably have said, "Hey, you like that song? Let me suggest this song and something better." Like, and then just maybe try to whittle yourself down to Enya.
I
or
would have been
something.
like, we're good.
Do you think he was clueless or creepy?
Both.
Oh, really?
I think more creepy though.
You think he was definitely though clueless though? That's an important piece of this puzzle.
I feel like he's more creepy than clueless, but I think it could be both. This guy.
They lied and said they liked it out of fear. Let's talk about that. Why do so often we perform politeness when our gut is screaming? Is it just to be nice?
Because I think it'll draw less attention.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. She hesitated to leave a bad rating because she knows it hurts a driver's livelihood.
Yeah, but if you're made uncomfortable, then you could keep someone else from taking his Uber.
I mean, you don't have to read him for filth on
No,
it,
just
but
put, like,
I
a
think
0
you
star.
should you should definitely say like, "Hey, I did not feel comfortable in this ride." But she could also talk about the music, and then there could be some AI band follower that's like, "Oh my god, I want that Uber," and like that could be a moment for them. I don't know. Maybe some people like this creepy
Yeah, I
crap.
don't know.
So I don't know.
Yeah, it's like-
A rideshare is a pay service. One commenter said, "Feeling safe is included in the price tag." Do you agree that safety and basic professionalism are what you're buying, not a
Yes.
bonus point, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Is there any version here where he just seemed like a lonely, socially clueless guy who'd be devastated to know if he scared someone? Do you think he would be upset with this
No, I
review?
don't think he cares. I think he likes to scare people.
I mean, do you think
That creeper.
Do you think it? Because honestly, these reviews are make or break within Uber's
Yeah, but
world.
don't do things you
Do
know.
you think he deserves a warning, or do you think he definitely deserves the report, or
Let
both?
me put it to you this way. When you get a job, you know the standards of the job.
That's
There's
true.
guidelines, just like with Uber. There's got to be. I don't know what the guidelines are if you're a
Mm-hmm.
driver, so you already know.
Yeah.
And you're completely just disregarding that. What do you? How? I don't think. I think you should be let go.
Yeah. What's the rule?
You obviously don't want a job that bad or a side hustle that bad if you're scaring people.
I mean, he probably. I'm gonna say, like, let's just say he's socially awkward, and he was feeling comfortable with the two chicks in the back seat, and he thought that they were vibing to his vibe, and he just took it up a notch because he was like, "Wow, these guys really do like BDSM or whatever this music's called," and like, "Wow, I found like my group," and he thought he was trying to impress them.
I don't think so.
No?
I'm sticking with. I think he likes to scare people.
All right, well, that's that story. Let's head over to
All right,
Panache. Every guest, every time since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get Panache.com and get with it, boo. All right. Yeah, you said your sister got in an Uber
Yeah,
once.
Christy, one time, she lives up by DC. She got in an Uber once, and you can pull up on the map and tell them if there's a route you prefer. Well, the driver started going a different way than what she was supposed to do. She told the Uber stop, and she got out.
I've never felt uncomfortable in an Uber.
I think it just depends on the person driving the Uber.
My best friend slept with an Uber driver once.
Ew.
That's the only story I got.
That's not okay.
They pulled on some back road. I know, God. It was San Francisco. What do you
Ew,
expect?
Alexa, skip.
What do
Is
you
this
expect?
news? Let's
All
go.
right, let's go. Is this news? All right, this first story. Is this news? My dog, the ball junkie.
Oh, yeah, it's news. It's about animals.
Here's the story. It's actually a real published peer-reviewed study about the Royal Society. Researchers wanted to know why dogs love some of their favorite toys just a little too much. You know the type, the dog that would trade you its own family for just one throw of the ball? My Gucci with the jolly ball,
That's
right?
Daisy with the flirt pole.
So they surveyed the owners for nearly 1,700 dogs across 33 different countries and asked them to rate statements like, my dog is a ball junkie, and when my dog is prevented from playing, they become stressed and agitated. Yep, every day. And they found, Sonny's, is this that some dogs show what scientists called addiction-like behaviors. Interesting. Persistent focus, high arousal, trouble letting go of the toy even when it's in play. Some of these pups will ignore food, ignore rest, ignore their own beloved owners for the ball.
Daisy with the flirt pole.
The biggest offenders are shepherd dogs, took to the crown, followed by terriers, that's me, and retrievers.
Working in sporting breed. Shocker.
Basically, the working and sporting breeds for the witness for looking for a job. Now, the big important note here, Sonny's, the researchers are very clear. This is not a real human-style addiction. It's just a pattern of behavior that looks similar. Nobody's putting Fido in rehab. So, Mel, give me some deets.
So they studied 1,700 dogs in 33 countries to scientifically prove what every dog owner in America already knew. So I think, first of all, every single person watching this show just pictured their own dog. And the one who drops a slobbery ball in your lap during dinner, the one who stares at us at a closet, that's Daisy.
Yeah.
And they know where their toy lives like a shrine. Science finally sees all of us, Davey. They gave it a name. Ball junkie.
Oh, wow.
It's an official scientific term now, and I have it. I'm going to embroider that on a pillow.
Yeah, ball junkie.
This is the part that gets me. The herding and working breeds scored highest because they are bred to be obsessed with the task.
Yes.
So it's not a fluke, it's a feature. The intensity is the same drive that herds sheep and rescues people and sniffs out trouble. The ball obsession is just that superpower with nowhere to go, and it's actually kind of beautiful. That's like Daisy is a red-bone hound. She's a working breed. So when Jim gets her flirt pole out to play with her every night, it's like she locks in and that's it. Because that's what she's genetically supposed to do. So before we figured that, we were doing fetch and all these other things. Nothing seemed to get her exhausted, but you have to tap in. I have a friend who's a dog trainer down in Tampa, and he recommended it. And he said you have to tap into what the dog's genetically supposed to do for them to actually get tired.
Yeah.
You could take them on a walk, 5-mile walk. It's not going to exhaust them the same way.
So is this news?
Yes, I think it's news.
Why? I mean, they did this study for what purpose? Like, why?
To show
To
that-
say that they're ball addictions? What's that going
called
to
a
do
ball
for me?
junkie.
Sorry, not news for me.
Fine, it's not really news. I just love dogs.
Next up, good news for coffee lovers. Let's see if we can try here. Sonny's, look down at the mug in your hand. Go ahead, because today's science has some very good news for your morning ritual. A brand new study out of Cedars-Sinai Medical Center is that one of the most respected hospitals
Yeah, it
in the
is.
country took a look at hundreds and thousands of people who found that their beloved cup of coffee may be doing a lot more than just waking you up. Science, specifically, Sonny's, it may be quietly protecting one of your hardest working organs, your liver.
Interesting.
Here's a little history that'll make you laugh. It took until 2016 for the World Health Organization to finally take coffee off its list of possible cancer
Oh, my
causes.
God.
Interesting, right? For years, they had it all wrong. Turns out the evidence kept pulling up that coffee isn't just harmless, it might actually be a health drink. So, what did this study find? Compared to people who drank coffee, coffee drinkers had 32% lower risk of cirrhosis, that is serious life-threatening liver scarring.
Cirrhosis.
Oh, cirrhosis. Oh, wow. How did I not get that?
It's fine.
47% lower risk of developing liver cancer and a 42% of risk of dying from liver disease. Those are big numbers, Sonnies, but hold your mug. I've got responsible fine print coming, and it matters, Mel.
I think this is 100% news because for so many years, we've heard, this is bad for you.
don't-
this is bad
yeah,
for you.
don't have too
so
much
the
coffee.
research came from Cedars-Sinai and used the massive UK Biobank data set. following around 500,000 people aged 40 to 69 for decades. So it's a large-scale science. They didn't just use like a 3-year group of like 10 people.
Not like an isolated
So
group.
coffee drinkers didn't just show lower disease risk. Their blood work actually showed higher levels of proteins linked to healthy liver function. Here's the fascinating twist, though. The protective effects showed up in decaf drinkers, too.
Oh.
So that suggests it may not be caffeine related at all. It may be the plant compounds in the coffee bean itself doing the good deed.
Interesting.
Early research on this same data found coffee linked to the lower risk of chronic liver disease and fatty liver disease as well.
Yeah.
So, very important, the doctor's own words. They support moderate coffee compensation for people who already enjoy and tolerate it well.
Yeah.
They specifically say do not start drinking coffee just for your liver based on this one study.
Yeah, they're just saying everything in moderation.
Yeah.
And also, when you doctor up the coffees, I mean, I'm sure this study was focusing
Probably
on
black coffee.
Black coffee, yeah. I mean, when
or
you
like the raw sugar.
you
what's
add
it
the
called?
creamers and the cacaluca stuff
The
and
cacaluca.
the frappuccinos or whatever you guys are drinking these days.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, a 3,200-year-old Oh, I think that's news, by the way.
I think it's news too.
I definitely think that was
I was just
newsworthy.
wondering, did we take a verdict?
Yeah, I definitely think that's newsworthy. Okay, next up, a 3,200-year-old secret unsealed in Egypt. Okay, we're going all the way to Luxor, Egypt.
Ooh.
We're going back 32 centuries. Archaeologists just uncovered a tomb that has been sealed and silent for 3,200 years. Damn. It still has painted walls intact. We're talking frescoes, hand-painted, that have survived since before Moses, before Rome, before anything that you learned about in school. Here's the story. A joint team of Dutch and Egyptian archaeologists found a T-shaped tomb while carefully surveying one of the most important burial grounds in the ancient world, the Theban necropolis. And thanks to the inscriptions still readable on the walls, they even know who it belonged to, a man named Passer.
Ooh.
Now, here's where the part that gives me chills. The style of the artwork date in the tomb back to the 19th dynasty, where historians call the Ramesside period, the era of Ramses II, arguably the single greatest pharaoh Egypt ever produced. So this man Passer lived and died in the golden age of Egypt, and his painted walls are still telling the story today. This is very fascinating.
It is fascinating. So the tomb is a T-shaped with an open forecourt, a layout typical of New Kingdom tombs in this necropolis.
Okay.
And it may hold more than just Hazor.
Oh, okay.
An
Probably,
underground
yeah.
burial chamber that are still being explored.
His servants and, yeah.
Egyptian Supreme Council of Antiques confirmed the owner as a man named Pazer, identified right from the inscriptions inside.
Wow.
The discovery was made by archaeologist Carina van den Hoeven,
Karina.
who has led the excavations in this sector since 2018.
She's very good, apparently. She's got that fancy name.
This is part of a hot streak in Luxor. It follows the recent discovery of a crypt of 22 singing priests and priestesses, plus a trio of official tombs found last year.
Wow, we found a lot of things there.
Yeah, research is still ongoing, and a full study is now being prepared that could shed new light on how these ancient neighborhoods were connected.
Oh, wow.
I think this is news. This is so crazy.
I think it's absolutely news. When we have a discovery that's 3,200 years old like that, that's something to talk about. I definitely think that's news.
Holy moly.
Definitely a little bit of wine at Bin
Holy
39.
moly.
39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You got to check them out. Bin 39.
Speaking of cheer, we got Hey Girl Hey horrible horoscopes. We got Sagittarius and Capricorn on deck today. That means my mom and sister.
Oh, no.
We'll start with Shannon first, shall we? Sagittarius, you said, I'm just being honest, as a gateway car for your rude behavior and everything that you've done.
Not Shannon.
You dish it out like a cafeteria lady, but the second it comes back, suddenly everyone's so negative. You've planned 9 trips this year and only taken 1. Your passport has a commitment issues, and so do you.
Oh, my God.
I know. Capricorn, here's
Shannon.
Susan. No.
Oh, Susan.
Come on. Capricorn. You don't have hobbies, you have deliverables. You've described a sunset as a good use of time. People invite you to places out of respect and pray that you can't make it.
Oh, that's awful.
Well, yeah.
This is terrible.
I know, Susan. All right. Because you'll turn the beach day into a debrief. Decent people don't network at funerals, babe. This month, trying to be a person off the clock. There's no promotion. That's the point. Jeez! All right, Sonnies, that's a wrap on this Thirst Trap Thursday. We chilled, we thrilled, we laughed, we thrived, and most importantly,
We do what we always do. We survive.
we did. We will be back in the studio. What time tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna do 9 a.m. and the band's back together.
That's right. We got a Sheem going to be talking about. No, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. All
Yeah,
right,
I know.
Sonnies, hit that share button.
Do
we
it.
love you so much. Hurry up. I got to go
Wear
pick up.
purple tomorrow for Rachel.
That's right, Mel. I'm glad you brought that up.
My nails have been
Pause.
purple all
Yes,
week.
I'm sure. Hopefully, people didn't leave chat yet. Wear purple tomorrow.
Yes.
We're going to be honoring Rachel. Absolutely, our Sonny over in England that passed away. Guys, we love you guys so much. Hit that share button, and we will see you later.
Bye.
Share the show.
You can share the show.
Hurry up. I got to pick up Birdie. Share the show.
Oh, hit the little arrow already.
Hit that
Jesus,
little
do it.
arrow. Share, share,
Share,
share,
share, share, share.
Wear purple tomorrow.
Wear purple, share.